Hey guys, it's John again, and welcome back inside the Vintage Geek's toy room. And today we are checking out something pretty cool. There's a new thing that came out. Hasbro is starting a 35th anniversary line, which are basically just repaints, but it's honoring 35 years of Transformers. Debuted in 1984, and now, 35 years later, we're coming out with the Takara Tomy Hasbro Siege War for Cybertron repaint Optimus Prime so he looks like the animated Prime, a cartoon version of Optimus Prime. They did a cartoon version of Megatron, and they also came out with Blue Streak in this line. So with the 35th anniversary box. But I think Prime and Megatron are the only ones that are painted to look animation style. Classic animation. 35 years. Autobot leader. He comes with an axe and a gun. Transforms in 27 steps. He is Optimus Prime. Dun, dun, dun. Look at the little, sheen on the window, just like he's a drawing on an animated cartoon cell. It's pretty cool. I mean, he just caught my eye, more so than the standard regular version of this figure. He just caught my eye. Here's the weapon he comes with. I do wish the weapon was solid. What I mean by that is, there's all these lines and etchings and holes in the side. It makes it look like it's unfinished. The axe... It's got two little places to hang on to it. You can hang on to it there or on the end. And the axe does flip into a shield. You can do this and flip these things in. And close this. It pegs on this little peg there. And now you've got yourself like a shield or something, I guess. Okay. Optimus Prime. One shall stand, one shall fall. Megatron. So his head spins all the way around. He has full articulation. This character is fantastic. He's just like any other 6 to 8 inch action figure. He's probably more in line with a 7-inch figure, I guess. He's but he's got lots of shoulder movement here. He's got a elbow joint that's pretty good. The hand twists. And he's got this twist up here at the shoulder as well. So a lot of movement in the arms there. He's got a twist in the waist. So that's good. So this means you can get this character into a lot of dynamic poses. His legs move up and down and out. And they do rotate at the knee here. We'll see that. There we go. And the feet, they have a little bit of that way, but not much in the other directions. I mean, whoops. You got to keep that there. But you can kind of adjust those toe and heel pieces. But there's a lot in the knee movement here. So you can really do a lot of really cool poses with this guy. It's like you've got a robot mode that has almost as much movement as like a Black Series 6-inch figure, Marvel Legends, what have you. So it's pretty cool to have that in a Transformer toy compared to what we had, the originals there. So the instructions, the massive 27 steps required to make him into a truck. And we got all the accessory add-on packs that you can buy. So you can have blaster fire. You can put the different characters on there that you can get in those accessory packs to put, that become weapons and shields and blaster stuff and whatever, Yeah, so there's a bunch of things you can get, ricocheting laser things and stuff, So let's get to transforming him. Let's do the truck mode here. So where to begin? I like to get this out of the way. So put that up and twist. So it's like an up and a twist. Like yeah, you know, there you go. Up and twist. And then get these arms a little bit out of the way. Yeah, that's pretty good. You need to open the chest up. Hold on here, I think I got something in the way. All right, we got to move these wheels, but the wheels can't move till we get the legs up. So let's do the legs here. Sorry, hold on. Yeah. So the legs, let's go to the legs. You want to twist them at the knee joint, fold the feet down, flip these up, and twist that around. And then the same with the other side. Turn it around, fold these down, open that up, and flip these around. Alright, that's going to form, you'll see that's the truck bed, right? We're going to get the arms up here, sorry, and just move the... This is going to close so you can kind of see how that works there, but first thing I like to do is tab these legs together so they kind of stay. There's these tabs and you can kind of click it all together so they kind of stay out of the way and they're in their proper spot. And now we can pull these down. They're kind of stuck in there, and I like to have the wheels pointing at the ground, like twist them down so they're at the ground. You'll see what I mean here. See how they're both, it almost makes it look like a hover car, you know, like if you had them. Yeah. And then you can, oh, I forgot about these. You got to open these things in the back here. Sorry, I forgot about these. 1 second, I'm going to pull the legs apart. You got to flip these two little tabs open. I mean, I guess you don't have to, but it kind of makes the whole back of the bed look blue. So, yeah, I don't know. It's an option, I guess. But I'll have them flipped out. So that's because that's how they're supposed to go. Okay, so tab this all back together. Easier said than done. There we go. And then, what do we got here? Then we're gonna... Kind of lost where I was. Okay. So we got to make the front of the cab here. So these have to come around off the arm. And then you got this little piece that's going to come up. And that's going to form the part that closes in on it. Let's do that to both arms. Flip this up and spin that around. And then we got to open up the chest. Put the head down. Leave the chest open because this part's going to come down over it. So you flip these open. Flip the white part out. It's kind of clipped in there pretty good, so you got to really pull at it. There you go. And that's going to come around the front of the truck. Like so. So then you want to bring the arms back so that the smokestacks are in the back. It's always so much trickier to get them into truck mode than it is into regular mode, so, you know, or back into robot. So these hands are going to tuck inside behind the radiator grill. So just kind of get them tucked inside there. And then you're going to flip these little things up that were on the arms. And then this is going to come down in front of the windows. So you got to kind of keep them open and out of the way. See what I mean? It's a little bit of a struggle. There you go. And then you're going to close. It kind of pops all in together. That pops there. So it's going to go over the fists. So you can hide the fists and then close the windows. And then you're going to pop the little things that were on the arms, which are the lights, I guess, into these little clips there. And once you get it all snug and done, it'll kind of sort of right itself with all the pegs and holes and things that hold it together, and you can kind of, there you go. The wheels, fold them up, and then close these little things. Make sure the legs didn't come apart like mine did. So you gotta kind of click them together. And And then flip that closed there. There's little pegs and everything holding all this together. So just kind of squeeze it all in, squeeze it all together. And there you go, you got Optimus Prime in truck mode. I hope that wasn't too confusing for you. You're probably gonna have to go back and pause, rewind. What did he do there? But it's a roundabout way to get to truck mode. There you go. Yeah, I hope that's helpful for you. I don't know. Got to close that little latch there. I didn't have it fully closed. But there you go, truck mode, Optimus Prime, ready to take on, Megatron and all the Decepticons. Laserbeak's going to dive down at him and cause him to fall off the side of a cliff. He's going to roll off the cliff, and then Huffer's going to have to take the trailer back, I remember that episode. Yeah, those things on top are the only thing that's weird. It's not cartoon accurate with the lights on the top there, but whatever. You can also put the weapons on him. So he's got these peg holes, so you can put the gun there. You can put the shield thing down there. I don't know if I like him like that. I'm not a fan when they do like the gun hole for the holder for the gun on one side. I like it in the center. So why one side or the other? Why not just put a hole in the middle there? Then so when it's in vehicle mode, you can kind of. They do that a lot with vehicles. They tell you to put the weapons on top, but then they're off center, and I'm kind of like a freak about that. So if you're like me and you want to put it in the center, you can do it on the bed. You can put it there, and then there's a hole in the weapon. So that hole in the weapon is where you can put the shield thing, and it's easier said than done because I'm holding onto the camera with one hand and trying to put this on with the other, and I'm not, But there you go. You can do that and drive away with it. Okay, I got all the cargo. Let's go. But or you can be like me and just get rid of the axe because I don't really like it. Just use the gun. But here's Optimus Prime in truck mode next to the great original Gen 1, the very first Optimus Prime action figure from 1984. And this looks awesome together, don't they? This is my actual childhood Optimus Prime from when I was a kid. I still own it. I remember saving up. I sold stuff through 4-H. I was in 4-H when I grew up. I lived on a farm, and I got all this money. I think I got like $300 or something, and I immediately went to the store and I bought Optimus Prime, and my dad was pissed. See, like, this is what I meant about the gun. Seeing as how we have Optimus here, you look how his old gun is filled in. It's like an actual weapon, where this one is. It looks all like it's half finished, Like, I don't know. Sorry. But we're going to get him back into robot mode here. So let's do that. Let's get him into robot mode. So we're going to unclip these little things. We got to unclip a lot of stuff to sort of free the character. We need these lights unclipped. And we've got, let me see, what else was there? Oh, the front. We can't get this off here. Like, this is not going to come off until we do the windows. You got to do the front windows. So open that up. And then you can move this entire thing and get it out of the way. There we go. Might as well flip the head up while we're here. And then close the windows because you don't need them open anymore. And then we'll get the legs down. And we will free these wheels a little bit. We're going to get the hands free, the arms. See, like, once you pop everything out, it's pretty much done almost. So just put the wheels back inside. And we're going with the legs down here. Pop them open. Rotate them around. Flip the wheels over. Close the little latch. And bring out the heel and toe parts of the feet. So, yep. Close that little thing. Close that little thing. Flip them around. Flip the wheels. Close the thing down. And adjust the feet. And then what you want to make sure is you got the cartoon sort of paint job on the front and side. So make sure you didn't like flip those legs around. And, and if you did, just kind of move the knees until you get them in the right spot. The arms come back around in front like this so. And then you just flip the thing down and the lights swirl back towards the inside of his body. So when you flip them around that way, and then fold that down. And then it's just the backpack. So you just fold the white thing down, fold in the two red parts, flip this down, twist it, and go down. Can you do the noise? Can you do that? The Transformer noise? So here he is standing next to the Optimus Prime original. Like I said, it was like I grabbed that money I made in 4-H. We were at the fair. I sold a lot of stuff that I made and stuff that we did on the farm. And it was the first time I'd ever, sold anything that I made myself, that I did myself, and got like $300. So I ran to the store, got Optimus Prime, got Megatron, Soundwave. That might have been when I got Shockwave also. I don't know. I think Shockwave came out a year later, didn't he? Maybe Devastator. I might have got Devastator at that point. I don't know, but I know I bought like 4 or 5 Transformers, and my dad was pissed. And they were the really expensive ones that my parents wouldn't buy for me. So, but I know Optimus and Megatron and Soundwave were in that pile that I got that day. And I think there was 2 more, but I can't remember who they were. And I was contemplating getting the flag. By the way, that one right there was the Bumblebee movie Optimus Prime. And now we're looking at the, what was this? This was the large size from Generations, the one prior. I guess it was 2 Optimus Primes prior to this one. He's a really cool one also. I highly recommend that Bumblebee Optimus Prime. And then this Optimus Prime is really cool too. And it was the same Generations line that had the Ultra Magnus, and the Headmasters were kind of coming out at that point. It was that stuff. So yeah, there you go. We're going to do some 360s of Optimus here. But what I was going to say about back when I was buying those Transformers when I was a kid. So I actually remember seeing the USS flag on the shelf for G.I. Joe next to the Transformers. It was like, it went like Transformers here, and then the next like section was G.I. Joe, and on the bottom they had the USS flag. They had a couple of them. I think we were at a Toys R Us, and I was like, oh, should I not get the Transformers and get the flag, or should I get the Transformers, And I ended up with the Transformers because I was going to get more of them, It was like I could get a USS flag and maybe one guy, or I could get 4 or 5 Transformers. So I went for the 4 or 5 Transformers, which I'm happy about today because I'm glad I have an original Optimus, and I have my original Soundwave, but Megatron broke and died and ended up getting sold when I sold all my broken toys, and the rest of them are gone, that from that purchase. I've got a lot of original vintage Transformers, but I'm just saying from that original purchase of those 5, I've only got 2 of them. So, it's kind of, But I think value-wise, the flag would have been something to have today, especially if I had kept that box. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for letting me ramble on and roam around my childhood talking about Transformers and selling stuff in 4-H. Woohoo! I was in 4-H. All right, guys. Yeah. Okay. All right, well, thanks a lot for watching. If you like toys as much as I do, this is the channel for you, so please subscribe. I really appreciate it. We're trying to hit 1,000 by the end of the year. Can we do that? Can we hit 1,000 subscribers by January 1st, 2020? I don't know. So tell your friends. Tell everybody to come to this channel and check it out. And, yeah, so, all right, cool. Thanks, guys. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Congratulations, Hasbro, on 35 years of Transformers. You have a lifelong fan here, and I'm sure a lot of the viewers are also lifelong fans. So, yeah, cool, awesome.